There are those who are going to try to edit, rewrite, and add to my work. Don't. I know you probably think of yourself as some sort of expert in your field, that you can contribute vital information, you know. Okay. Maybe you can, but don't. The facts the facts you have are only facts because they are the manufactured outcome of this facade we're living. They are not the natural facts, the true facts. They're refacts. Okay? Facts after the facts. No more relevant than the facts about a motion picture production. Okay? Those are facts. The facts about a movie, those are facts, just like your facts. Facts about a made-up parade, charade, a facade, a makeover. Okay? Renders almost all your facts irrelevant. They have nothing to do with the is. They are only so because someone said they are so. They're not so in spite of anyone ever living. Is if no one is living. If no one says it ever, it is still so. That's the difference. Your facts are only facts because someone said they are. Said something was so. Example. Why is 1 plus 1 2? Not is 1 plus 1 2, but why is 1 plus 1 2? Great scholars have this test. They know the answer. Common people don't. 1 plus 1 is only 2 because whoever thought of those numbers said so. Instead of calling it 2, he could have called it 4 or 9 or check. Do you want to get it? Your curse words, someone made them up. So to have laws passed to say that you can't make these sounds is insane. Someone made up the word bitch. And like I said before, they could have used the word bottle. And right now it'd be illegal to call someone a bottle on TV. And people will kill you for calling their mom a bottle. These are sounds. They mean nothing unless you agree that they do with the maker of the sound. Okay? They're unnatural. People attach sounds to things. Things make their own sound. And unless you calling it that, you're off. Okay? You could have called a cow a moo. You would have really been on track. Okay? You would have really been on track. But you're off track. That's not the sound that that animal makes. So when we hear that sound, it doesn't automatically tell us what the hell it is, especially if we're not from this country or speak this language. But if you'd have called it a moo, the simplest person from any country, any land, any galaxy could have figured out what the hell it was. Calling something a quack instead of a duck would have been a lot better. Now you get it? So 1 plus 1 is only 2 because some insane person decide to run that game into your mind, that program, that data, that behavior, that way of living, that style, that thought pattern. And most of the time they were insane and unstable themselves, so it's all going to bite the dust. None of it is valid. So don't be so quick to come and join up with me. They kill me and say, hey, If you are working on the same thing and we have common ground or common things or a common teacher, if they get me, don't let them get you. Just because I'm getting all this credit and limelight, don't try to jump on the bandwagon. Think this thing through. Okay? Now, I don't need anyone to add to what I'm doing. I don't need anyone to jump up and say, hey, I've been working on the same thing for 30 years. No one's ever listened to me. Listen, don't do that. I'll tell you what to do later, but don't do that. Don't take these words, add them to what you are doing, because some of them are traps for plagiaristic thief vampires. You do not want that jacket on you if it is not you. See, what you're saying could be true. There's something else. I have another way of connecting with you, okay? Contribute yours separately. All things that should be linked by the minds of the person who are reminding themselves, okay? This isn't a thing where we're going to reprogram people. This is a thing where we're going to hand them the tools and the data to reprogram themselves because they can't trust anyone else. They just can't. Anyone could be an agent. So, self-preservation society, self-preservation services, self-preservation society and survival services. The servant of one, the servant of all, worthy causes. Come on now. The ones.